Greetings everybody, it's me Knight, and today I'm going to be doing something a little different. So, disclaimer, if you guys don't believe in past lives, then this might not be the message for you. Now, what I mean by that is this is not going to be like a typical past life, like who you were. This is not what this is about. This is not about really trying to dig into like what kind of relationships you had in a past life per se. If it comes up, it comes up. This is for anyone, right, who's into past lives again, or is aware of like what culture you were in, right? There was the most dominant culture, and more likely you had a lot of incarnations in. But the thing I'm trying to get out of this is, were you connected to any deity? Because you guys do know this. A lot of the religions that we practice now weren't around during ancient times. Like, you know, for example, like Islam and certain the Christian faith is not as old as certain other denominations prior to what we have now. And I'm just curious because I was compelled to do something unique today. So I'm going to be doing a message on what culture you're connected to, that you had the most incarnations as, but also was it a possible belief system connect that you're doing at that time frame, and also possibly a deity or a god or goddess as well. Okay, and so again, you could be monotheistic in this life, but again, if you're into interested into what was in the past, this is what it's about. And when I do this, my whole thing here is to pinpoint the specific deity or deities that you were working with, and then from there they'll tell me why you chose to connect with them and why they chose you and that particular culture. And you never know, the deity that comes out in that past life. If you guys are people who are not into the Abraham religions, and say, for example, one or two of you guys may be pagans, you might not know this, but y'all might be working with a deity that's from your past life, and you didn't know that, and you thought that it called you in this life, or you chose it, but you don't realize you might have worked with this spirit from another lifetime. That's the whole point of this video, and anything else that comes out of that is what it is. We're gonna see whatever comes out. I'm just curious, and I was just compelled to do something different with the past life things. I've done past life videos before, but normally I just go into like what kind of work you did and all that. But I never really specified like if you were like pagan or you know, some type of ancient Hebrewite or Israelite. I never looked into that. But so I'm just curious. So let's see what goes. Okay, so it's gonna be a pick a pile. It's gonna be 4 cards, and let's see where it goes. Okay, first card is the Miracles card. Second card is the Page of Cups. Third card is the 3 of Pentacles. And the fourth card is the Ace of Pentacles. So pause the video if you need to. Alright, let me try to get it on the screen. So pause the video if you need to. And we're gonna start pile 1. Let's see. Whew. Let's see, what could you have possibly been connected to in a past life, and what possible culture? Oh wow. Okay. So what I'm seeing with you guys already. Oh yeah. Okay. You guys worked with a lot of spirits that dealt with protection and miracle work. I am definitely here in Mesopotamia, and I'm here in Anatolia, okay? Ancient Turkey, so definitely more so in the ancient Turkey area in Mesopotamia. And I'm here like you're nomadic. So I'm being told you're in a private practice, like where you did ancient rituals, but you were like, what do you call it, like a mystery cult, that's what I'm being more so told. Where you perform acts, and only certain initiates or certain people can, how can I say, take action in your ceremonies. Like it was like limited to only certain people, right? It's not necessary that you had to be rich or something like anything like that. It's just more about it's kind of like they put you through tests to get to be initiated. It's like they test you, so it's like they scout and then they see if they want you, and they weren't like looking for everybody in the whole city or village. It's more about, it's like these people are very intuitive that you gravitated to, and they knew that you're gifted since a child, and they brought you in. And this one, this is mainly, I am definitely hearing there is mainly females. If there was any males, it might have been like maybe one or two, but I'm just still feeling more female, like oracles, enchantress. Y'all are definitely healing. Y'all connected with the Great Mother. Y'all are connected with the earth. And the reason why I brought up ancient Anatolia and all that, because I get this Artemis card, and I brought up Turkey because I'm thinking of Artemis of Ephesus. So you can Google this. The stuff that I'm telling y'all is real. Not just Artemis, but Ephesus, right? So you probably want to look into that. And I'm also being told you're very much connected to nature, and you brought clarity to the kingdom. Like, meaning you could foresee future wars, you would prophesize, okay? And you use your gifts to make sure that the kingdom had a heads up, so you guys could always stay in a state of peace. Right now, I am being told the higher ups that ruled the area that you lived in, they gave you guys enough respect where they didn't do too much intervening in your occult. Okay, you definitely were a high priestess, but you weren't just any high priestess. Like, I'm being told there was a couple, like a good bit of you guys, but you're one of the main leaders, like one of the main leaders. If you weren't the leader, you're like the assistant to the leader. You know this, like the intermediate, extremely powerful. I am being told that the queen, or what would be called the queen at that time, would do a lot of visits to you, to ask you anything. You guys definitely had y'all actually had wild life around you, like tigers, felines, like this, and you guys dressed like this, with like the linen in that time frame. Definitely extremely beautiful. You also, some of you guys are midwives, but y'all did it more like in a spiritual way. Y'all would like purify the babies. Like, it's like when they were born, you would it's almost like how nowadays we baptize people. Y'all would do some type of ritual over the children, and it kind of like ensures luck and blessings upon the family. Okay. So in this life, you might wonder why you seem so protective and nurturing now, and also some of you guys might have a natural talent to have foresight. It's because of this past life, and you definitely had a lot of good portion of lives there. Okay, doesn't matter what your culture is now. Okay, guys, you gotta get past the flesh. Okay, definitely. You did a lot of transformative rituals as well. You guys are always trying to elevate and connect with source. Now, I will say some of you, some of the women in your cult also use like herbs, where y'all would transcend or like have an out of body experiences, almost like how people nowadays, some people would use herbs to get like how can I say, have a different mindset of reality. Almost if somebody was no different if somebody was to smoke cannabis. Like in this group, you guys would like certain incense that would get your mind ascended, and then they would draw spirits through you guys. Okay, and y'all worked a lot with water. So when I'm being told, like, sometimes you guys will go into caves or under caves where there are wells and water, and y'all will connect with the earth, the spirits of the earth, almost like underworld energy, but positive energy. So like to the earth. And y'all like to go in dark spaces because it's like how we have dark mirrors and dark scrying bowls. It's like you're going to the water, and you can see spirits, and you'll get messages. Like, you'll have half your body in the water and you have your hands up, and then it's like the spirits will talk through you guys, because your wound is down here in your sacral chakra. So it's like you're immersed in the water, the feminine, and then you'll draw her essence through you, and you'll like channel. Right, this is what I'm seeing in my mind. And then because the cave was cool and full of water, it helped you speak to her, and she'll speak through you. Right, I am being told, other than the Artemis energy, y'all were definitely just connected to, again, the omnipresent aspect of goddess, which is like a feminine. So you guys are extremely powerful. You guys drew a lot of animals. extremely sacred ceremonies. And y'all definitely work with water. It's no different if you were to see somebody looking in a bowl and scrying with water, but instead y'all actually went to an actual, again, water. Like, cause you see underground caves where sometimes they have water, y'all were actually immersed, and that was y'all scrying. Y'all actually went to the earth itself, you know. When in my mind, my vision is extremely beautiful. This is the extreme. I wish you guys can see what's in my mind's eyes. It's beautiful. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of you guys are attracted to the water as well. Okay, definitely. Some of you guys I am hearing that one of you, or maybe a couple of you guys, were twins in one life, or either you had a fellow priestess that felt like a twin sister that you were really close to. Cause I'm being shown that some of you guys had certain priestess that were more closer to you than others. I mean, you all got along with all the priestess, but I'm hearing one of them was extremely close, and I'm being told one of them may have incarnated in your family right now as your actual sister, or maybe even a brother, right? But it could have been a female in that time frame, or either you have a close friend right now that seems like a relative to you that's really close. And if that's true, if you resonate with this part, and you know they're also kind of spiritual like you, they definitely came from this past life, and they came in this life with you, right? Because I'm being told some of you guys don't click with or find common ground with people in this life, but you do have like one person, most likely, that you're really close to, and if you resonate with that, they're definitely from this past life. Yeah, and I'm being told that you guys are definitely peacemakers. Okay, y'all don't like chaos. Y'all might not even like the news when y'all see things going on with war and things like that. Y'all don't probably entertain it, but that's also because even though y'all lived in a peaceful environment during that time, it's because of you. Even though you weren't a warrior, you were a priestess. It's your knowledge that kept the village and the kingdom at peace, because you already knew ahead of time on what to tell the king and everybody in the knights and everybody who, however they were set up to do what they need to do to prevent things from escalating. You also gave them knowledge on how to be good speakers so they wouldn't go into battle. So you definitely had a peaceful couple of lives, actually. Dominant lives there. I keep being told again, ancient Anatolia, Turkey, and some of you guys even earlier than that, Mesopotamia. But for some reason, they keep putting me into ancient Anatolia. All right, and some of you guys even were nomadic and drove towards Greece, but I just keep getting more ancient Turkey, Anatolia. I gotta see what I'm seeing here. All right, you guys definitely when y'all had jewelry, y'all work with stones and things of that nature. This is just beautiful. Like, I really wish you guys could see what I'm seeing. Like, just seeing you guys walk into this cave is just, I don't know. What else am I being shown? I am being shown that the goddess that you work with, this great mother goddess, I keep picking up on Artemis of Ephesus. You guys also y'all helped some of the wounded men as well if they were ever to go through something. Like, say if there was a conflict, you guys have healing hands. I'm being shown. Definitely, you actually literally perform miracles, guys. Like, I'm actually seeing people's bodies getting like healed. Like, y'all are that strongly connected. Y'all are also able to move out negative energies. So like, say if somebody was to do some type of magical craft against the town, you guys would immerse as women and hold each other's hands, right? And kind of like a circle, and y'all would walk around like this, and then y'all would like chant. But I am being shown y'all always do it in water. Y'all don't just do it on the ground. Y'all actually would stand in the water with y'all, like the water halfway up here in these caves, and y'all would like walk around, and it's like, it's wild. And then when you're looking up at the cave, I'm seeing the cave had a crevice. It was open. So like, the cave was open, but it's like a donut. If you ever seen how a donut has a circle in it, so like the cave, it had like an opening where you can see the sun. So when you guys are seeing it, you can see the sun, but most of the time y'all do it at night, and the moonlight will come through the cave walls into the cave, into the water, and y'all will just do this. And then y'all have like flames around. It's very interesting to see this. Extremely powerful ceremonies. Some of you guys scripted as well on stones. Also being told some archaeologists are actually finding stones. I can't think of the city. Guys, if you got time, I really wish I could remember the city. There's actually a city in Turkey, ancient city in Turkey, that had underground tunnels. Somebody out there I know who's in history knows about this. If you go, in ancient Turkey, there's a And even to this day, they found an ancient city that has many tunnels, and they built like homes and stuff under the earth, and there was routes. And I'm hearing some of you guys lived in this. Really, seriously, go. This is true. Look it up. It's actually a real place. I can't think of the top of my name, but if you type in Turkey and ancient like cities under Turkey, it should pull up, because that's what it's showing me in my vision. That's why I'm bringing it up. Definitely. You also might have an affinity for tigers, I'm hearing, or felines, or birds. Okay? Definitely, you guys are extremely powerful, guys. And I am being told, for anybody out there, if you are into paganism or anything like that, I am definitely hearing you are connected to Artemis. And then if you're working with her, then that's already a sign. And if you're not, if you're looking for a spirit to work with, I'm being told this will be a great spirit to work with if you choose to do it. I'm not telling you what to do. That or the Great Mother. Oh my God, extremely powerful people here. Anything else I'm being told? That's pretty much it. You just were born with this gift to bring people clarity at that time frame. Again, and this clarity allow people to have forward movement, that have more peace and tranquility in their life. You guys are extremely powerful at that time, and you showed the kingdom and village many potentials. You're definitely a guide at that time, okay? Retribution with the dear woman is still making me think of Artemis with these anchors, these antlers, I should say. Yes. Some of you guys, I am being told as well, y'all had also connections with Zoroastrianism. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Mithraism, I should say, which is like our ancient Iranian religion, and some of them were pagans. Okay, and some of those stories, that's where some of the Judaism came from. But I am being shown Lilith here, so some of you guys might have also nomadically mixed in with that culture, because I am being shown that some of you guys possibly left this priesthood as you got older to do something else. Like y'all decided to rebel at one point, because I'm in here in one of your lives, y'all had to rebel because there was a time when it was too much friction in your kingdom. So it's peaceful. There was a time in one of your incarnations in that same culture that you had to leave and protect yourself. And I'm being shown you might have went towards either Iran or Greece, one of the two, right? And you're a healer too, just like this Isis card says. You did this only to follow your passions because you felt like at that time frame, that was your destiny, okay? And this gave you a lot of fertility at that time, okay? Yeah, it gave you a renewal period. So that's what I'm being shown with you guys. What was this? Power 1. If you like the video, thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one, Power 1, okay? Now, whoever picked Power 2, whoever picked Power 2, let's see, Page of Cups, whoever picked the Page of Cups. Let's see, what kind of, where were you at? Where were you at in one of your past lives? Where were you at? What spirit was connected to you? Oh my God. Okay, what am I hearing? What spirit? Okay. Alright, let me see what spirits. So I'm already showing right now with you guys. Oh my God. Okay. With you guys, when I'm being shown, in your past life, guys, you definitely were a nomadic tribe, okay? You work with both light and dark energies, definitely heavily work more so with angels, but the spirit that I'm seeing that's connected to you was extremely transformative. It was almost like a shape-shifting spirit, but it could cause people misfortune. I'm picking up on you guys. I'm hearing two different cultures. But I'm hearing Damalidi though. When I really think about this, I'm hearing India. I'm hearing India because this goddess is connected to India. Very much with the earth, but she's a goddess that can bring fortune and she controls fate. Her name is Nariti. Okay? She's a person that brings justice to those who have been done unjustly. Okay, you work with a lot of night goddesses, the goddess of mystery. So I am hearing India. India was a dominant life, and I'm also hearing Greece. So I'm hearing India and Greece. But they want me to still specify more so Greece, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and with that one. It's Dominic. But yeah, they're saying India though. So again, during that life though, I'm being told you are definitely nomadic. Um, because you're looking for enlightenment. You had a numerous amount of endings. Sometimes you're out in the cold, and when you got out in the cold with money, you always had to travel. You are definitely a hermit in hermit mode. I also being told that people came to you who are in need. So I'm being shown you were like people who are in this situation were guided to you by the spirit world for you to heal. So it's like it seems like you're more independent than anything. Like people knew about you, but it seems like you're more independent. Now I am being told maybe you possibly could have traveled from India to Greece because I guess I keep seeing somebody selling on the seas, but definitely you're nomadic. You heal people. Definitely connected to the earth. You connected to animals, and it's like it seems like you're more like a witch. That's what I'm being told. It's like you're more like a witch or a witch doctor. So in this pile, I'm getting male and female compared to the other pile. I'm getting male and female. So if you're a male watcher, you're definitely a hermit. You're some type of healer, sage slash witch. A lot of wisdom, and you brought people fortune. And the deity that you work with was definitely how can I say, more of the night. Again, I keep getting this nitty. This goddess is not heard of that much like Lakshmi or anything like that. Definitely extremely powerful deity. Some of you guys brought your deity with you, because I keep being told some of you guys might have been half breed, like half mixed. Like I'm being told some of you guys could have been like Persian and Greek, like somebody mixed the blood. And that's why you have this Indian, and some of you guys have like this Greek or Iranian ancestry at that lifetime. But it's something about your family before you got on your own to be independent as a healer. Your family like either prayed to this deity, and she always followed you around. She's very grandmother-like, and she gave you strength. Okay, she always wanted you to recognize your strength, and she protects your family from misfortune. But I'm being told you got separated from your family during war, and you were on the run. You stepped away from it. You had to learn multiple languages because you're always nomadic. Sometimes you met like-minded people, but one thing that never left you was this woman, this Niridi. You can Google this woman if y'all want to. Definitely, you guys are heavily protected. People were really scared of you at times as well, depending on the area of where you travel to. Yes. So you might find in this life that you travel a lot. This woman is definitely elderly. With this guidance card, I keep getting someone that is very witch-like, this woman. Okay, she had a lot of love for you. I want to say if you're a female, this woman, this deity, who doesn't really like the name itself, would still give me this Nariti card. So again, Google this if you want to. She mothered you or grandmothered you if you're a woman. But if you're a man, some of you guys, she mothered you, but it's almost like she was like your counterpart. Like, it's not like she was like a lover, but she looked at you as a counterpart, because if you're a man, for sure, you didn't get married, didn't have kids, and she felt sympathy and compassion for you. So it's kind of like she knew she can mother you, but she felt like you needed a companion because you kind of intimidated women, you intimidated just people. And so she brought you comfort, and that's why you were able to last so long independently on your own, right? Especially if you're a masculine. But also at the same time, if you're a female, some of you guys didn't connect with any man as well, and she just mothered you or sistered you, okay? And she definitely watched over you, yeah. But you had I keep hearing a lot of lives in India, southern India, a lot. And I'm keep seeing some type of island that was like in between, like somewhere outside of India or somewhere, like I don't know if it's Madagascar or something. I keep seeing an island. But nonetheless, guys, you're independent. That's what this is all about. You guys are, but the thing about it is, what's wild about this, even if you're a man or a woman, you look intimidating to people, but you're also beautiful. Like this Aphrodite card, you're extremely beautiful or handsome. Your looks brought you fortune though, and people. But the thing about you had like a look beautiful, but it was fierce. Like, I don't know if you guys ever seen somebody who's like was beautiful or handsome, but they had like a very serious look. So you couldn't really tell if they're happy or mad, and that's what you were. And because you were always hermited and isolated, it kind of like made people afraid to give you the time of day. But people definitely knew that you could see spirits that passed on with a death card. Again, I am being shown that the spirit helped you do divination. It helped you bring luck. It's like you're a lucky charm for people, but it seems like you could have got rich or had more money with this deity, but you decided to still be humble because you felt like life is more than the necessities as far as like money and things like that. You only did what you had to do just to have enough. Okay? Because you knew how to self-love yourself properly, okay? You're braver than most people in certain communities that you travel to. So again, I keep being told though, if you have a will to travel, or you like to be outside, or you like to be in isolation a lot, it might stem from this past life. But I am being told again, this feminine energy had a lot of compassion for you. I am being told she even healed your body. Like, there might have been times, I'm being shown there was times that you didn't feel well. And even though she know you could have healed yourself, there's times you're nomadic, you weren't even near a doctor or anything like that. The spirit came within you and healed you, right? It really within, like almost like a Holy Spirit kind of thing. She went in you, she literally healed you. She just like worked miracles on you. Because she's showing me that you had you had a path where she didn't want anything breaking you away from your destiny, because you're already on the right path. And I am being shown you did go through a lot of upheavals, right? You're also very wild and free. You had a lot of virtue, okay? But again, she keeps telling me with this retribution card, she calls destruction to anybody who would want to give you chaos. And with this Kali card, some of you guys also might have been connected to Kali as well. So that's confirming my India spirit. So again, now that came out, I'm being told these are the main two spirits that you might have worked with at that time frame. Okay, definitely you're extremely strong. People definitely came up to you for guidance, but it seems like only the strong-willed came to you for guidance. What else am I being told? You're also a person who work with herbs. You can make certain like potions to help people, even animals. You used to like sit under trees and like feel the essence of the tree, and it's like you can hear the vibration of the earth. If the tree was unrest, or if a soul passed away, there was unrest with the 4 cups. And so like, unlike, I'm not going to read it how it normally looks, but like, normally the guy's just focused here and he's not looking at this. When I'm being shown you looked at everything. You were looking at what was around you, and then also you would sit and wait for the spirit world to bring you messages when you sit under the tree, right? And whenever they gave you these messages, it allowed you to get out of times of burden, or also help other people come out of burden, okay? To look forward to a great future like this. And also, you got guidance on how to end things. Because again, this energy, this Kali energy was very destructive, because I noticed already the death card has come out twice, okay? But no matter how many transformations you went through and how many times you had to transform people that came to you for help, it always led you to happiness and other people around you. But again, you are a person that liked your own way to find balance in your life, because sometimes when too many people are around you, it throws your balance off, especially in that life. And so this spirit, this feminine energy, she kind of, in a way, she kept guiding you to be like that. She wasn't really forcing for you, but it was best for you and your energy that you were born with, okay? Because some people that you're connected to back in the day, in that past, they try to restrict you and hold you back. Especially, I'm hearing some of your government or the city that you're in, they're very controlling, very, very controlling, like a dictatorship. And I am being told as well, you had memories of how they did your family, because some of your family might have passed on from like war, conflict. That's one reason you went into hermit mode, because you just wanted to get away from all the negative, evil stuff. And then you would sit by yourself like this queen of, was it cups? How she's sitting here meditating, looking down. That's you. But that was how you were under that tree. You're sitting there peacefully, or like this hangman. You sitting there, but getting illuminated, right? So not necessarily hanging upside down, but you would find a place to sit and ground yourself to get the illumination, because you did go through a lot of conflict, but you always found a way out of it. Because you notice it's in reverse, and you always got your happiness and your abundance. And again, and you always had new beginnings, because you were like in this hairpin energy, but slash witch. I keep getting like witch. And you're definitely connected to stars and gods, okay? And they made sure you're always abundant, balanced, in your masculine, feminine. See that? giving you emotional fulfillment. Because what that woman with the feminine around you didn't want you to do, she didn't want you to get burned at the stake. She didn't want you to get like this, okay? Nope. So you died death a lot. I wouldn't be surprised, guys, if you came out a lot of life, death situation in this life, right? Because it's like the divine source already has his hands on you with the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, because you're the magician. Remember I said about witch, mages, right? This is it. And remember I said travel by sea. Look at that. It's confirms on the boat. Look at that with the little sheet on her head. I'm telling you. And it's like, again, when I was talking about that like transformation, because like you always had to move around, which gave you these unexpected transformations. Boom, divine timing. So that's what I'm being told with you guys. Great. It's like y'all had a very nomadic life traveling, but you also enjoyed it. But the sad thing is, though, sometimes you indirectly, not on purpose, intimidated people because they can feel your power. But that's because you had to build up tough skin because you had a rough youth. When you're like teens and like childhood, you had a lot of losses. But instead of becoming like scorned by it and being evil to everybody, you turned the witchy power you had into something kind and beautiful, and you healed people, right, as a hermit, and you brought people victory and your own self victory. And you were an example for other people that, hey, I don't need a city to hold me down. I don't need a family or friends. I can hold myself together. And that's what drew your abundance in your past life. So that's why I'm being told that this feminine energy taught you this, though. Again, like, even though I'm speaking on you, she's telling me she taught you this, though. This is something that she guided you. It's like, it's kind of like if you go to church, you go pray to God. That was like her praying. Like, you ask her something just like how you ask an angel, and she would just help you all the way. Okay? So that's what I'm being told with you guys. What was it? Pile 2. If you like the video, thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. All right. Whoever picked the 3 of Pentacles. Let's see what kind of spirit, or I can say deity or goddess or God was connected to you, and what did you do in your that specific life that you might. I'm definitely hearing like a lot of incarnations there. Let's see. Oh wow. Okay. Okay. All right. Wow. Okay. So I'm being told, you guys, oh my God. All right. Out of everybody, there's no doubt about this one. You guys had a heavy life in Greece. Like, you guys got the most Greece cards out of every pile. You got Demeter, Nyx, Athena, all this. So, with Athena, Nyx, and all that, like, you got all this. I think you only got like one Asian card, but for the most part, you got all these warrior goddess energies, and this is also, even though this is not Greece, it's like in the Celtic culture. Some of you guys could have been connected to the Celts, but I'm hearing they tell me to specify Greece though. So they tell me to focus on Greece, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm being shown. All right. Some of you guys, I'm gonna split it up. Some of you guys, y'all were in Athens. Athena was definitely your matron. Some of you guys, Zeus was your matron. If you're a man, you're definitely like a warrior, a Greek warrior. Not necessarily a Spartan. I'm not picking up Spartan, but you definitely are a Greek warrior. And you would give homage and prayer to the deity Athena, and she would bless you with inspiration and power and willpower to defeat your enemy. Some of you guys, even though y'all are warriors, y'all would have premonitions of this goddess in your visions, and she would guide you on what you need to do to prepare for battle, right? And also, if you're a female, some of you guys might have been Amazons. I'm hearing, yeah, with this Princess of Wands. Some of you guys were Amazons for the females. And also, I'm being told some of the females, though, I'm getting 2 different females. Unlike the men, men were only seeing what men was warriors. But in the females, I'm seeing 2 different females. I'm seeing one feminine. Some of you guys might have been like connected with Amazons, doing your own things, rebelling against men in other countries that would try to go against you guys as women. And then I'm also seeing some of you guys in the Queen of Cups and energy were more like oracles, like Oracle of Delphi and Oracle for Apollo. Okay, definitely illuminated and connected to possibly. I'm getting Artemis again, Artemis, or also Isis. Because you know the Greeks, they did connect with Isis as well because they traveled to Egypt. So that's what I'm hearing with that. I'm seeing three. So again, those are the three different kind of people I'm pulling from. Now, as far as again, goddesses again, I'm hearing Athena. I am hearing Artemis again. I'm definitely hearing Isis. I'm also hearing what is that? Back in the day, they would conflate them. So I'm hearing Isis, Aphrodite, because they conflated Isis and Aphrodite. I hope you guys know that at one time. They also conflated Persephone and Isis together. Okay, so I'm getting collected. Some of the women connected with those. Okay, especially as oracles, right? But the dominant spirit I keep hearing out of all of those though is definitely Athena and Zeus. Athena and Zeus. All right, and I am being shown that the city was blessed. Now some of the men though, there are some men, now that they're telling me there is some men, not many, that after you had a time of war in your latter years, like I'm here like when you're like 40, right? Not too late, because some men back then didn't live long. You guys became some type of priest of the mysteries. I'm hearing what is it called? The Ephesian mysteries. The not Ephesians, but the Lucian mysteries. You know, with Persephone and Hades. I'm here, Demeter, I should say. You should look that up. You can Google that. Some of you guys were into this mysteries, and so y'all would go in areas that were very isolated and dark near mountains, and y'all would do certain sacred rituals to connect with Demeter and Persephone. For some reason, the men. I'm not picking up the women too much for Persephone and Demeter. I'm hearing men for some reason. Men doing rituals to connect with the underworld or the earth and Hades. Something about the men wanting more knowledge on how to manipulate their enemies. And they did sacred rites. Now, when women did come through to do certain rituals for like with Persephone and Demeter, they would do certain sacrifices with animals. Alright, it was very deep, very gruesome. But they weren't meant to tell everybody about it. And y'all had a lot of miracles happen. Like, you guys were healing warriors. Y'all were healing men that had gotten hurt. Y'all have done a lot. I'm hearing somebody even came back from the dead with that. Okay. Now, to go back with Athena, it was a little bit more light. I'm not seeing her energies that heavy. I'm just being shown people given prophetic thoughts, prophetic visions. Anybody who worked with Athena. Okay. Yeah, it's extremely powerful. It's very interesting. Some of you guys are connected to Herodotus. I'm hearing some of you guys wrote and helped with Herodotus, with some of the writings. I'm hearing some of you guys today y'all might trigger a past life memory if y'all were to travel to Greece. Yeah, they said Herodotus. Yeah, and also I'm hearing what is his name? I can't think of the other guy's name. Not Mercury, but there's another god. I can't think of his name. He's big on communication. It'll come to me. But you guys are heavy into the occult. So it's like, again, I'm getting warriors / writers with the Herodotus energy here and the oracles. Okay? Yeah. Wow. Okay, so let's see what else they're telling me. Some of you guys also worked out ways up in the rank with the leadership card here. Yeah, you guys are in high demand. Like, I'm hearing royalty would talk to you guys. Like, if you're were a warrior, you moved up in the ranks. Now, as far as the Amazon woman, I'm being told definitely you only connected with a mother energy. You guys did not play. I'm hearing like y'all connected with the mother energy and snakes. Y'all might have connected with the snake goddess. I don't know if you ever seen her. It's a woman, the priestess with the 2 snakes. Some of you guys might be connected to her and the Great Mother and Hera. something like that, and Medusa. I'm hearing some of you guys are connected to Medusa with the Amazon energy. Also with the back to the oracles of Delphi and Apollo. You guys definitely were prophets. Y'all were definitely foreseeing wars. Y'all helped the city out a lot from being overtaken. Yeah. Some of you guys are musicians though. There's a guy that worked with music. I can't think of his name. Man, I wish I could think of his name right now. But y'all are connected to a lot of things, guys. Strong, very highly liked. No offense to the other pals, y'all are very light. I don't really see any horrific deaths. I just see that if y'all were to like travel to Greece, I've been told like it may trigger a past life memory. That's all I keep saying. Somebody is, if you got the money, if you can save your money, don't just watch it on YouTube. Like I'm being told, it don't have to be now. If you can save your money, it's something you should travel there. What else I'm being told about with this deity? Because you guys had the most deities. Like, nobody had this many. Nobody. Right? Again, though, they tell me to repeat what I stated. Again, for the energies, mainly masculine, y'all are definitely connected to, like, Persephone and Hades. Okay, and Demeter. And also, there are some women connected to that energy. But with the women, I'm still hearing more so, like, Aphrodite, Apollo, Delphi, Temple of Delphi, things like that. Some of you guys are connected to Crete, the island of Crete. You might want to check that out, island of Crete. And some of you guys are connected to Cyprus. And you know, Cyprus was the island for Venus, okay, where she gave birth around that over that area, whatever. I can't remember the whole story off the top of my head, but check those out as well. Yeah, you guys, so all I'm being told, you guys had a collective of different lives, very unique, but heavily in Greece. Heavily in Greece. And very few, some in like Egypt, only because the Greeks traveled to they traveled to Egypt, I should say, and they intermixed with the Egyptians. So there were some lives when you're incarnations with Greek that y'all like mixed, almost like Cleopatra kind of energy, okay? Yeah, you guys had always had abundant lives. Y'all had some some of you guys heroic lives, priesthood lives, and something about writing. So if you have a talent for writing or painting or art, or that culture, this is why. It doesn't matter what culture you are right now. This is about what you were in, okay? That's all I'm hearing right now. Nah, they don't really have as much information like the other people. They just want to let you know who they were. The other groups were more detailed, but this is it. Yeah. Okay, so if y'all like the video, thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Pile 3. Okay, now whoever picked pile 4, whoever picked the Ace of Pentacles, let's see what you're connected to in a past life. Let's see. Oh well. What were you connected to? All right. Okay, so you guys definitely have. All right, hold on before I even say this. Oh wow. Okay, so you guys had 2. So I was trying to specify just one dominant life, like I did for the other 3 piles, but they want me to split you guys into 2. Okay, they want me to split you guys into 2. So, right now, you had 2 lives. They were dominant. You definitely had Mesopotamia because, and also like with the Sumerians because of Ereshkigal. So, the goddess that came up for you guys heaviest was Ereshkigal. Alright, you guys were fearless. Okay, with this fear card, you struck fear in people. You guys did a lot of, I would say almost darker ways of healing. Like y'all are of love, but y'all did things that kind of freaked people out that wasn't normal because y'all work with nature, but y'all would put animals in y'all ceremony like snakes. Y'all like, see how this one has wrapped around with a snake? You guys would put snakes in you guys. Y'all wouldn't hurt the snake. Y'all would just bring it to the ritual. It just makes sense. It was kind of like, and then also you guys are shown as very beautiful. Now I'm being shown because I did bring up. I'm hearing two cultures dominantly. Definitely Mesopotamia a lot, but then your more recent ones, but not in this life. I'm talking about like more recent ancient lives was definitely. I'm hearing like China. So the only reason I have to say this because again I keep getting all these Chinese cards. I keep seeing like people connected to China or Japan. Okay, um, so you guys are only pile that I'm splitting it up with two dynamic groups because I'm just seeing a lot of heavy incarnations in Samaria, and then when Samaria was gone, I'm hearing also Arcadia. Y'all had a life in Arcadia. Then when that was gone, it was just Iraq and Iran, and you were just an Arab, okay? But you still were always connected to a similar energy that was similar to Ereshkigal, okay? Gotta tell you guys. And also I'm being told when you guys lived in life in China or Japan, you were still connected to energies that more that would, I guess, from some people's perspective, would be dark, which would be a Ereshkigal. So it seems like she always stayed with you, but in different ways of incarnating her name. Like she shapeshifted. So overall, I am picking up Ereshkigal and nature, right? Because nature can be a beautiful thing, but it can be chaotic. But it only becomes chaotic to create. Because like I use that when you think about a volcano takes a lot of life. It kills some of that. It takes unalive smelling, which it unalives animals, right? Because you know the lava and all that, but also it creates land, it creates new creatures, right? And so that's the beautiful thing about nature, and that's how your energy was, and that's why I'm being told not only did you feel like you chose her, she chose you, Ereshkigal. So if you felt like you're connected to Samaria, maybe even in Nana, or Arcadia, this is a sign. Heavily, you're connected to that life, okay? Heavily. And I'm being told, again, even when that downfall of them going away, you still had a lot of lives around Iran and Iraq area, okay? And northern Turkey area as well, okay? Because I don't know if how good y'all know the map, but if you look over there, it's over there. And also Persia. So, again, I am being told some of the goddesses transform. So, like, when you hear Anana, I'm hearing the next phase will be like Isis. Because, again, you guys were connected to that area, even parts of North Africa, but it's still similar goddesses. More so Ereshkigal and every once in a while Inanna Ishtar, okay, and then Isis is similar, Queen of Heaven. Think about the titles, guys, Queen of Heaven. You guys, I'm hearing in this pile, there were men, but I'm picking up more females. But if you were a man, you're more in your feminine energy. So you might have been a man that was more nurturing than most men, very much into the occult, very connected to the moon and the underworld, and some light energies as well, okay? And back then, when I'm saying underworld, it's not how it's seen in the Bible, like hell. You guys looked at the underworld as a place of judgment, healing, releasing negative energy, what we would call shadow work, okay, guys? So don't get freaked out like you're a bad person right now. This is past life, okay? Yeah, y'all use it to transform, to make yourself into a better person, even a better leader like this. I am being told a lot of your lives there, you worked under a matriarch at certain points, because sometimes it was man dominant, but then sometimes it was matriarchal. You're a very devoted person at that time as well. Again, with destruction. Remember I was talking about chaos? Again, you work with a lot of chaos energy, or what we call chaos magic, chaotic rituals, but you only did it to beautify earth and the land. So I'm being told you helped heal people that came to you guys, but you used it to like make sure the land was cleansed. It's almost like how you cleanse the house. I'm hearing because sometimes there's conflict. Once a battle was over, you guys would roam the land and do these big rituals and call spirits from under the earth to move out demonic forces out the land. That's how powerful you guys are. Y'all the only power I got this. Y'all are purifying the land. Like I'm seeing deserts being cleansed by like wind spirits and stuff, like spirits of the air just cleansing stuff, working with the infernals, and they're just cleansing stuff. And then it's like they're like it's wild. Y'all just purifying the lands. Everywhere y'all go, y'all purifying people. Because back then, because y'all one of the very, very ancient civilizations, one of the very first civilizations, y'all are more closer to God and source, because I'm being shown y'all are not tainted and y'all weren't a watered down society compared to nowadays where everything's watered down. Our books is watered down, even our religion's watered down. We don't know anything, we just making assumptions. Y'all were not like that. Also, the planets were easier to see. Everything was more closer. Everything, because like you gotta think about it. Every 1,000, 2,000 years, the rotations of the planets move, right? So back then the planets were in different alignment, and you could see the planets better. You can even see Saturn better. I mean, it's shown in my vision. So you guys are extreme power. Y'all can call down the powers of the planets down. You guys are cleansing Earth. I'm telling you right now. Whenever destruction came, you guys knew how to transmute energies, and sometimes you had to be destructive yourselves. You would call out spirits, and the spirits I mean shown there are destruction were technically judge spirits. So like you would call underworld spirits to bring judgment to humanity in that environment, and that's what made you guys extremely high valued high priests and high priestesses, extremely powerful. Now, some of you guys might have worked for the kingdom, whether as a some warriors or more so, I would say an advisor. Some of you guys were just like an advisors to the leadership. So again, I'm getting some warriors, but more so like advisors. Like, and I'm not talking about like spiritual advice. You guys were able to create strategies on how to take out people. Yeah, and I am being told all you guys had extreme power, and y'all had some very like powerful spirits. Again, this is Reshgal. Come here, Reshgal. She gave you a lot of she gave you guys a lot of other spirits that you would guys call angels or deities that are like demigods or something to connect with you guys. Because again, I'm being told the veil was thinner then too. The veil was thinner back then because again, y'all one of the original civilizations, Arcadia, Sumerians. Okay. Extremely powerful. I'm talking about stuff that you guys might hear in the Bible powerful, like how you heard part in the sea. You guys are like powerful like that. Like y'all can think of things and all kind of stuff. But I definitely being told you are beloved by the spirit realm, and I'm being told even when you passed on in the afterlife, you guys had authority, like you were guides at times. And I'm hearing in this life you wanted to experience in modern time because I'm hearing y'all didn't have a lot of incarnations after that life. So if you feel brand new to this life, you feel like you don't fit in, just because you didn't have many lives after that. It's like you just stayed in the spirit realm and you just came here just to experience this. This is amazing. You guys are powerful. Recognize your power. And I am being told if you are a person who's into other deities, if you want to connect with Ereshkigal or Inanna or Ishtar, you can, or Isis or whatnot, you can. But I'm not here to tell you what to do. And I'm speaking off of my personal experiences. I do know for a fact, especially when it's coming to like Isis and energy, though, that's real. I've had visions of them and I've seen them in my home. I know they're real. It's not a joke. Kali's real spirit as well. All these spirits are real. All right. There's sometimes they just seem dormant to people because we're not really thinking that we can touch them or speak to them because we think we're just humans, but we're more than human flesh. And y'all need to remember that because back then y'all knew who you were. You weren't distracted by what we have now. Of course, they didn't have television, but it was less distraction. That was why they were so wise, and that's what you were. You were very wise as well. People came to you for your knowledge and everything. So yeah, man, that's what I'm being shown again. You are people. You are someone out there who is just very connected to the earth. Again, like I said before I end this video, connected with the earth. Then there happens some more, but I'm hearing more so in between. But definitely Ereshkigal and Inanna and Ishtar came in after that, but I'm hearing more so with the underworld. But it's more for like healing purposes, sacred rituals to transform negative energy into something beautiful, okay? And also it's like you're like a human guide that place judgment. Not like a judge in modern society right here, but it's more like when you see something wrong, you call it out, and then you ask the gods or goddesses to bring you power to get rid of it through like magic and prayers. And so you'll be the intermediate. You'll be the channel, and the spirits work through you, and they'll use your body to shoot out power or shoot out energy through you to bring havoc into the city, only to cleanse it. Okay, and then once it's cleansed, then energies like Inanna and the angels come down to beautify and bring the balance, because you always have to have the balance of light and dark. Extremely powerful people. And if you wonder why you don't probably hear stories like this, what I'm being told is again, as humans evolved, is even though they got smarter and wiser, they got lesser and lesser connected to spirit, and they stopped believing in the spirit power. They stopped believing in miracles, kind of like now, and they gave their faith too much towards a man or a book, and it's hard to connect now for some of us right now. So if we want to see stuff like what I just stated, you probably won't for a while, especially at the rate we're going with computers and stuff. That's the truth. All right, so again, I just had to tell that for somebody out there. They told me to tell that to somebody. But other than that, that's what I'm being told for you. Power 4, the deity that you are specifically connected to in that past life, Sumerians, and you connect to that culture, Sumerian Arcadian culture there. And yeah, if you like it, thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Blessed be everybody.